An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the... Ready now, Hawk. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Popped him up. Crespo has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cordova's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Strand 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now, attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he...
Now at the plate, Hawk. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no. At the plate, Hawk. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 0.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
How about it?
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Sergio Crespo, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. For them to turn it around, though, we'll see if it happens.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that, not.
Digging in now.
How about it? Number 0.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Digging in now for San Diego, Adolfo Castro.
Adolfo.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Safe.
Petco Park. Tyler Skaggs will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
There's ball 4.
As a pitcher, you never want to see the pitching coach make that walk, but you never, ever want to see him make that walk in the first inning. His message, get going. We need you to eat some innings.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he's out on a strong throw. Standing in, Sergio Crespo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Sergio Crespo.
Hit out towards second. Hot. And a good throw gets him one gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego. Now to the plate. Hot. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. Gallo leads off second with nobody out.
Come on.
Up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Now at the plate, he was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. So they go down. Stepping up to the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Sergio Crespo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. San Diego down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. The backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked. It's a typically. So striding forward now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Burns. Still ranging back. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So digging in now, Adolfo Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Castro.
That's up.
Pitch popped up. Pop is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So another beautiful day here in San Diego as we get. So striding in, Billy Burns. He popped out in his first trip.
Billy Burns.
Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in. Now at the plate, Hawk, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can. Moving.
Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Ranging back is Burns. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to...
Coming to the plate now, Adolfo Castro.
Adolfo Castro.
Payoff pitch on its way. Liner towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball.
Now batting, Hawk. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Popped him up. Castro waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. And now for the Angels. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 7-5, how today's comes to an end. San Diego MLB The Show is on. Doug DiMaggio will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way. Put your...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Next will be the designated hitter, Hawk. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Gallo is on his way home, and a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Striding forward now is the DH. Hawk. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Happ shading to his right. 2 gone. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Hawk. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
3 balls, 0 strikes.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first. Digging in once again. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Skaggs will get there, and he puts it away to 7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Halos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Heaney earned his 9th win of the year. Doug DiMaggio. MLB The Show has in now, Hawk. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Now at the plate, Hawk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 0.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Fouled off. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Sliding stop by Adore. In time. Stepping up now, Hawk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Weakly hit towards first. Healy picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Hawk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike now. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. And that's a special home run. Hawk continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect. This will wind up being one of those kind of saves we used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end.
Now from the home of the Rangers. Stepping in, Hawk. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Now the 0-1.
You can beat it.
Grounded back up the middle. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in to try it again. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up.
Down the line, get down the line halfway.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
That boy, great
Boy,
job.
a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitchers
trying to pick things up where he left off. Hawk, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish it.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. Now in the box, Hawk. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit hard down the line. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's Mookie Betts, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
There you go.
Swinging a
Find it.
liner back
Find
through
it.
the box.
Run hard,
And he
he's
will
scoring, he's
deliver
scoring, he's
one of the
scoring.
biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Man,
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Angels came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. It's time now for baseball. Striding in, Hawk watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively.
Stepping in, Hawk hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Oh, he brought it back. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in, Hawk. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Trout on second. Gallo on at first with nobody out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Happ going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways.
Into the box. Hawk. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-3 the final score today. The Halos. As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, Taijuan Walker gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Oh, listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
A pause and the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Yanked on the ground down the line. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Sent on the ground out to second. Hawk comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with 1 down. At the plate, Hawk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's hanging in. Currently 7th in the AL in that department.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. The 2-1. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He went down on strikes last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. Score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Alexi Valdez.
Catcher, Alexi Valdez.
Ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Ready for another shot now. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base.
Coming to the plate now. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Gallo aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line.
Take a turn.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Standing in with the bases loaded, Jose Liriano, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Chopped weakly to the left. Marte gloves it. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Up and in that time, and the count moves to 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hawk, the runner at third. Betts at second with one away. And there's ball four, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
The catcher is number 3.
Oh, and he misses for ball four, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Angels came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Andy Hunger claims the win out of the pen, his first. Afternoon baseball now from the desert Southwest. Shelby Miller gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1-0. So we may see some hit and run, some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Foul ball.
Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Gamble is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Up next for Arizona, Shelby Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shelby Miller.
1-1-1.
Towards second. To his left, Pop. And that's the second out. Settling in now, Pop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 0.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box. Hawk 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a fastball just a bit up.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Now Miller on 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count now. Miller's ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Gamble is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Hawk 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Mancini going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Catch is made.
On the back,
Runner tagging from third. The relay throw, and the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Heading out towards shallow right. Baez ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Alexi Valdez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alexi Valdez.
The 0-2 delivery. On the ground is short. Could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do...
Standing in, Hawk. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles pick up win number 70 to top the division. Friday night baseball now from to the plate now is the designated hitter, Hawk. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Henniger racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Hit slowly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
This one's down to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jose Liriano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Digging in, Rio Ruiz. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Popped him up. Altuve is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Ready now for LA. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Trent over at second. Trout at first, 1 gone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Henniger ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 201 in his career, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake.
Digging in the switch hitter. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Oh, you smoked that one, baby. Nice shot.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So stepping in, Colton Wong. No hits to this point.
Colton Wong.
Make your
Line
turn. Pick it up.
softly toward the
Come on,
hole.
slide. Get
Attack
out, get
for
out.
one. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat them. Digging in and looking for more. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. From the stretch.
Let's go.
Hard
Beat
hit
it out.
ball
Come on,
to
come on,
second.
come on.
Altuve has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Halos have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Alex Meyer is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised.
Riding in once again. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Raimo in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate.
Now at the plate, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. Raimo is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this was...
Afternoon baseball now. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base. Digging in now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ramos at second. Gallo on at first with 2 down. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch.
At the plate, Hawk, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Sliding stop by Altuve, and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Hawk will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. In there for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hawk is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Here's Mookie Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Mookie Betts.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Hawk on second, Betts at first with no outs. Bounce to first, scooped up to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here now is Mike Zunino, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Mike Zunino.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Ting is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it 3rd with 2 away now. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row.
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Tonight, the first of this quick. Jose Barrios gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone.
Hit high and deep out to left. Valdez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Standing in, he's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A rare South Dakota-born ball player. He was a 28th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ready once again. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now to the plate,
Now batting, number 0.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Mookie Betts, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering. Line drive to left. Valdez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Now at the plate, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get.
Now from the home of the. So striding forward now as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 0.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. These Rockies guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies.
Stepping up to the plate. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Gallo on at first, nobody out. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 51 on the year. And it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping into the box, Hawk, and their runners at the corners now.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 5 innings. Hawk will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Chopper to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the...
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 years to get...
Thursday night baseball. So digging in now. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Altuve in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Yanked fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-1, and that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Colton Wong now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Now batting, Jose Liriano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line.
Pick it up.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Coming to the plate now, Hawk. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 0.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now for the Angels, Hawk. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Henniger is there, makes the catch, and the side is 4-2 the final score tonight. The Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ralph. Friday night baseball now from the Lone. Next will be the designated hitter, Hot. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. but they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake.
Ready to take his hacks again. Hawk, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question. And, yes, he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it.
Hawk will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Waiting on it is Henniger. One down. Into the box now. Hawk is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. In his career, Hawk comes into action sporting a slugging line above .650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. 3 runs already home here. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. Once again a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in, Jose Liriano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Striding forward now is the DH. Hawk. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1. He's outside for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Colton Wong now. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a liner.
Stand up.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in once again, Jose Liriano. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign.
Welcome to Houston. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Pop. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Drilled to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Relay to first in time. Stepping up now, Pop.
Now batting, number 0.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0. Down the first baseline. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is on 2 hits. In now, Hawk. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slope.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer on the warning track. He makes the catch. So stepping in, Hawk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Devenski, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mookie Betts will be next. The 3-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Looking up is Hediger. And gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very...
At the plate, Hawk, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Afternoon baseball now. Now in the box, Hawk watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
The 3-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in, Hawk. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Ramos over at second. Trent on at first with nobody out. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in, Hawk. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he misses 2-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is. Hawk will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is.
Stepping in, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anahheim. Doug DiMaggio gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
He'll try again, 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tapped up the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now that's popped up. Healy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Hawk 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Popped him up. Healy is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box. Hawk. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. Hahn sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. At the plate, Hawk. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first. Stepping in and ready for another shot. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Happ picks it up. There's 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Texas Rangers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jesse Hahn earns his staff leading 16th victory of the season. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star. Merle McGee gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Angels get just digging in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about
coming to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gallo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always
settling in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a big... Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season.
Afternoon baseball now. Ronald Herrera gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mookie Betts.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready for another chance? A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Parrish moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Standing in. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. Skied down the left field line. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that...
Into the box now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he'll step on first. It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
He's running. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. To the plate now is the designated hitter. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-2 delivery. Missed with a slider. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on. Digging in, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hawk is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A high fastball is in there. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leave one. Stepping into the box. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first will finally retire. Ready now for LA. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going wrong.
Riding in once again. As luck would have it, he gets another chance to keep that hitting streak alive here.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And T-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Ready now, Alex Dickerson. As 1 away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Smoke on the ground left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And he is out at third base. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top. Saturday night baseball. Carson Fulmer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And a fastball just a bit high. Heading out towards shallow right. Rodriguez has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 0.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Colton Wong waits on deck. Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Hawk. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Hit to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same back-to-back 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So coming to the plate, Hawk 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Trent at second, Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in afternoon baseball. Digging in now, Hawk. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Joey Gallo. Now he gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Standing in, Hawk.
Now batting, number 0.
Here comes the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Ready to take his hacks again, Pop, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. May will wait on it. One down. At the plate, Hawk. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here. He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approach.
Ready once again. Pop. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and two of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Perkins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, and hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And with that play over now, time to check and see. Now at the plate, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Runners on the move for second. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 59 on the season. And the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Now to the plate, Pop. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go low.
Odor gets dirty. To second for 1. Not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Step up to the plate. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Ramos on third. Trent on second. Betts is over at first with 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Robinson over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
The batter, number 0.
Hahn gets the sign. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. Angels down to their last strike. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. Texas scored 12. Tuesday night baseball. Alex Meyer is on the mound. For game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy.
So digging in now, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hawk is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So striding forward now, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He reached base on an error and later came. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Hawk, base runner at first with 1 out. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Parrish. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. In his first trip, tripled and cleared the bases. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So striding in, Hawk. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, and he misses it.
Go, go, go.
1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored. Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Number 16.
Now batting, Colton Wong, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for it.
Digging in and looking for more. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Betts over at second. Gallo at first with no outs. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, B-Roll?
Coming to the plate now. Folks certainly came to the stadium hoping to see him put on a show, and he did just that with a pair of long balls on the day so far.
I know everybody can have that special day, but in the big leagues, to have a chance to hit 3 home runs, this is the stuff you dream about doing in Little League, not at this level.
1-0 pitch on the way. Liner in there for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
Hold it.
Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Happ comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit softly on the ground to first. Healy brings it in. 1 there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Next will be the designated hitter. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Skaggs is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 24-1 this evening. Los Angeles came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Alex Meyer earns win number 7 on the season. Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Odor. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
And now for the Angels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Happ has room, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in, Hawk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Gallo leads off first with 1 away. Line drive, base hit.
Down!
And he's safe. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Colton Wong becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Healy scoops it up. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Digging in once again. Hawk, he singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first.
Holding a modest advantage late in the season, this team is implored to protect the lead they've worked to build. MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Now at the plate, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Fontana moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 62 on the year as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters.
In now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Ready to take his hacks again as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82.
Friday night baseball. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Come on,
hard hit ball
come
to
on.
second. Colbert is there. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defense.
So stepping in, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field.
Gone.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 65 for him here. And the Angels have drawn even now at 3 apiece.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this.
At the plate, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way. It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And now in the box, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Designated hitter, number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. And he makes the catch in the corner. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Angels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange. Kyle Freeland gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments.
Stepping in, he was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. A base hit in his first trip.
Colton Wong.
The 1-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. Striding in, he came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 66 on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So standing in, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. Colbert takes it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Seattle Mariners post road win number. Afternoon baseball. Alex Meyer, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping in, Colton Wong. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. The 0-1 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Colton Wong has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Digging in to try it again. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. The shot there at the Newport Beach coastline, not far from us here in Anaheim as we get ready for the top. Stepping up now, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Designated hitter, number
He's
0.
ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Joey Gallo is on deck. Line towards center field. Heredia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy.
At the plate, Hawk.
Now batting, number 0.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Right side, but it's well fouled.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here.
A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
Evening baseball. Digging in. Hawk. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Gallo at third, Hawk at second, Wong at first, one gone. Hit on the ground to third. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box, Hawk, and a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball. 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Tap down the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is ready for another shot now. Hawk, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hawk, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, high drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And that misses. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
This one's down to third.
Out!
The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Striding into the box, Hawk. And he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Fielded cleanly. Gallo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani records his 14th winning decision of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jarrell Cotton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a... Now for the home of the... Standing in, Hawk. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
And there's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the... Ready for another chance? He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Settling in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Spangenberg is there for it. And that ends the inning. Into the box now. Hawk. Bit of an uncharacteristic performance from the league's batting average leader, as he's been held hitless so far today.
You know, you amass so many ABs. Usually an 0 for this late in the game won't kill you. But I'll tell you what, fighting for a batting crown, he can't afford to take an 0 for right here. One knock does not move his average, and I think if
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Big number 67 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And not in time as the run scores. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Hawk stands at first with 1 out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. One run scores. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Boy, so frustrating.
Ready now for LA. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Right side hit hard, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Colton Wong. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. 16-4 the final tonight. The Angels host road win number 40 on the year. Now from a place that's Daniel Mengden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Garcia is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in, Hawk. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Up next for the Angels.
Hawk gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
0-2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Frazier is after it, and he tracks it down. Right, nice play for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Collins. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Nice hit, that a boy. Good job.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right today.
Ready now. Hawk. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Joey Gallo.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Kolten Wong will stand in. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Popped him up. Spangenberg over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Tyler Collins singled home a run in his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly to first.
Hold it right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Hawk. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Montes has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in to second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Hawk stands at second with 2 gone. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Kolten Wong now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now at the plate, Hawk. He doubled his last time through.
Number 0.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt.